Flow Yoga Mama series of 2 for 2, 2 prenatal yoga poses in under 2 minutes. My name is Ngoh and I am a Vinyasa Flow Yoga instructor, as well as co-founder of Yotown Radiant Health Retreat in North Devon, England. Today we're going to be focusing on a couple of twisting poses. Now, it's not generally good to do very deep twists while pregnant, and quite frankly, you really won't be able to, as I found out. But what is important is to still feel like you're opening up the upper part of your spine, because it will get a little bit stiff perhaps some days. The lower back might feel a little bit of pressure. And just by making sure that the upper part of our spine is nice and open, it'll really be a nice release, certainly through the later stages of your pregnancy. So we're just going to do a couple of seated twisted poses today, very gentle but really nice and soothing. Certainly poses that I used a lot throughout my pregnancy.
So we're just going to start kneeling. So we're just dropping our ankles over to one side, just coming in a little bit to a very gentle twist in your upper body. So we're going to go over to the right elbow or just the right hand if that works for you a little bit better. I like to come down to my elbow because I get a better stretch. But just taking the right arm down to the floor behind you, go ahead and take your left hand and just get a big breath in and start with these big circular motions. So breathing in on the way up, and as you breathe out, release down. Again, big breath in and open. Feel a lovely stretch to the side body and the rib cage. Breathing out and coming on into center. We're just going to switch that out. So just taking our ankles over to the left side, or if you've done the right already, that's fine. Whichever side, just go ahead and just get the opposite. So a nice little twist in the upper body. And we'll take a big breath in. This time we'll start with that left elbow. We'll just bring it down towards the floor. We'll reach up to the sky with our right arm. And again, big circle. So we'll take a breath in. We'll open on up to the top of that circle. And then as we exhale, sweep down through the front. Again, if you can let your neck become part of this, it's a really nice way to stretch the entire upper back, as well as your shoulders. And then coming back into center, we're just going to take another little gentle twist here. So we'll take our legs, we just come in a nice simple sort of seated cross-legged pose, and then we try and draw one ankle just on top of the opposite knee. So we'll breathe in here and we'll take a twist looking over our right shoulder in this case. We're just going to look up and over, and we're going to just take ourselves where we just twist more in the upper body. So just being conscious that your belly is staying very much forward, very much center. You can do some nice little neck circles or any little stretches that feel good. Breathe, and then just switching out, staying with the legs the same, but just switching out through the shoulders, just looking over your opposite shoulder and allowing a nice stretch to happen again in the neck, the upper back, shoulder blades, wherever you're feeling some tension. And then just switching out the legs. So in this case, you'll just bring your opposite ankle to knee, whichever one wasn't on top. Looking over that opposite shoulder. Keep your spine nice and tall if you can, so that you can really encourage your belly to stay centered. And again, it's the rotation is in the upper part of the spine, so we're not twisting through the lower part here. Your lower back may feel a nice gentle stretch, but it's just really keeping the belly quite centered. And then breathing and looking over the other way. Nice breaths. You can hold onto your belly if you'd like. Whatever feels good. Close your eyes and just enjoy a few moments in a nice little twist. It's just a really nice way to release tension in the spine. And then coming back into center, and just take a few breaths, maybe cradling your belly and just shaking it out a little bit, swaying a little bit side to side. Big breaths in, close your eyes. Just enjoy a nice few breaths, feeling very centered and calm. Just giving your belly a little rub here.
Hope you enjoyed our little twisting Flow Yoga Mama sequence today. Feel free again to always adjust if you need to, and just remember to keep your belly quite centered when you're getting into the twists, and really just focus on more the upper back and the shoulders, and even a little bit the back of the neck. So I wish you nothing but the best in your pregnancy, and I will see you again for the rest of our Flow Yoga Mama sequences. Thank you. Namaste.